Hey, V, line them up.
Bitch. I'm higher than a bitch right now, I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even know how many woods we done smoked in this bitch. But I know we ain't smoking no motherfucking swishers though. That's all that matter to me. And I got some good drink in my cup, nigga. Yeah. You can act like you don't know, but you know like I know I'ma pull up and blow. Ain't no attention tryna pull up and scope, try to run back inside, we gon' shoot through the door. It ain't no copping deuces, it's up then it's stuck. Have a bitch set you up for a couple of bucks. Push the Glock to his rib, make it bubble his guts. I roll up, smoke the blunt while I'm rubbing her butt. I roll up, smoke the gas while I'm getting some neck. And she said I'm a dog, need to go to the vet. I can't hang with you if you don't get to the check. When I'm rich, catch a body, then hop on the jet. I just clean it bitch out so don't smoke in the car. Grab the chopper, rock out like this bitch a guitar. They be searching, that's why I don't go to the bar. Cause the Glock in my pants, it don't go in the car. Cause the Glock in my pants, it don't go in the whip. Chase the hand with the drink, it's the four with the fit. And these bullets I shoot, they gon' go through the bricks. You ain't hit one before, you can't come on the lick. Put a drink on now, I'm moving slow than a bitch. If I get too high, I might go to the crib. I was never in school, I didn't go, I'ma skip. I say, babe, you look good when she throwing the dick. Pretty soon they gon' say I'm the goat in a minute. Crank up to the max, I don't know what's the limit. G33 with the hollow tips in it. The bullets we got go through all your equipment. No plays on them, not with the flaws and the gimmicks. He playing, get stressed and them all to the clinic. The pills I've been taking don't come with prescription. We shoot so shit up until you get a Vic. All backwards in here, so don't roll up no switches. Pour me some drink, I don't want no more liquor. He make the wrong move and I'm pulling the trigger. Send bullet tattoo in the niggas who winter. The summer was boring, them niggas beginners. I can't see myself beefing with a pretender. They know me and comment it hot in December. The only niggas hitting licks in the winter. You can act like you don't know, but you know like I know I'ma pull up and blow. Ain't no attention tryna pull up and scope, try to run back inside, we gon' shoot through the door. It ain't no copping deuces, it's up then it's stuck. Have a bitch set you up for a couple of bucks. Push the Glock to his rib, make it bubble his guts. I roll up, smoke the blunt while I'm rubbing her butt.
Yo, what it do, y'all? It's time for that Culture for the Street podcast. Hope we back at you with another hot episode. Me and my nigga Mafia bringing y'all more heat. What's happening, my G?
What's good?
Whole lot of fuckery going on, man. What's going on, man? What's up with Whack 100 threatening J Prince?
Man, Whackman caused a disturbance in the whole industry.
He ain't gonna see it coming.
No, that nigga see it coming. Like Keita said, Big U Niece. She said that nigga ain't running around in a bulletproof car with a pistol everywhere he go. If he wasn't paranoid.
Yeah.
If you was as good as you say, you wouldn't be moving like that.
True. But nigga, you gonna be moving like that a long time with all of the niggas you starting shit with though.
Yeah, but that's the price of what you pay when you ignite the fire like this. And it's already shit going on. We already know what's going on over there. It's every day constant chaos in LA. So for a nigga to be throwing gasoline on the fire constantly like that, and not just throwing fire on his side, but you throwing fire on the industry because you exposing a lot of industry people too.
Mm-hmm.
People that's way bigger than Big U. You, Kanye, and niggas, man, nigga Kanye a billion out here. You exposing niggas like that.
You playing. I already know you ain't no way you think you gonna be coming down south with that type of attitude. You better stay where you at, because you only bad in your area.
He done banned himself from the south.
Yeah, you only bad in your area, bro. You're not bad down south.
Once he said something about J Prince, it was over.
It's over. It's revolt. It's revolt.
It's gone. It's dead.
Yeah, it's gone.
You see what they said? Like J Prince had some niggas in the feds run down on Preacher from the Preacher crew. The nigga that was, Preacher from the Preacher crew. That's the nigga that was responsible for taking Mitch's little brother and paid in full. That's who they really talking about. But when they end up going down, Preacher told on his whole crew, nigga. You see what I'm saying? And I guess J Prince allegedly had some niggas blow down on that nigga in the feds, and the nigga Preacher backed out of shame. But you know how the shit go. So apparently I don't think nothing happened to the nigga, but you know what I'm saying? That's go back to the shit I was saying about bitch ass Alpo. A lot of niggas was scared to fuck with that nigga, cause The nigga was a killer still.
Yeah, he still was stepping. He still was stepping.
Yeah.
That been on his resume.
You see how they say the nigga died? They said a nigga got into it with a nigga over some road rage shit. Hit the switch over here. The light switch over there by the. Oh yeah, motherfucking. They said he got into a road rage incident with somebody. Words get exchanged. Said the nigga from that at that point after that, the nigga he got into it started nigga basically, you know what I'm saying, keeping track of this nigga so he could catch him and down him.
Yeah.
So it was like basically like they saying the nigga like basically killed himself because if you'd have stayed in protected custody, he'd be alive.
Man, and then our boy the baby steady paying lawyers and beating cases his whole career. Just whipped another one.
He gonna continue to beat shit. The more niggas keep running up on that nigga, he gonna keep beating shit.
Man, it's like this little nigga must sit at home and read the law library all day.
Ain't even gotta do that. Niggas is running up on him.
True.
All you got to do is be the defender.
True.
That nigga ain't orchestrating none of these assaults.
Yeah.
He ain't orchestrating none of these shootings. Niggas running up on him, trying to try him, and niggas is getting melted.
That's the right word for it.
Yeah.
Melted.
Niggas is getting melted. And he punches shit out too. So it ain't like nigga, like I said in my blog, nigga, when you see him and y'all got issues, he gon' punch you.
Yeah. He on
some pistol shit, they gon' shoot you. So it's like, nigga, he ain't one of them. He ain't one of them niggas be playing with. I don't give a fuck how silly his videos look.
Yeah.
We better leave that nigga alone. How many more demos he gotta put down before niggas be like, you know what, we gonna go ahead and try somebody else.
Hey man, that nigga got a long resume on YouTube doing his stuff.
Nigga, he the only nigga in the game been doing demos this much. And
Real talk.
He beating all his demos, nigga.
Real talk. Now, this Kevin Samuels shit, man. I want to know how he catching more backlash than King Von. And he ain't even no street nigga. I ain't understanding that now. Much how people were saying like, oh, y'all, that old drill music, all that stuff right there, y'all going to hell. But turn around when this man passed away, I see so many comments of people say, oh, that's good for him. I'm talking about all because he learned how to use a character. And I don't know if he read the 48 Laws of Power or the Art of Seduction, but he definitely know how to control the masses. You see what I'm saying? The way he was controlling the masses, he was crushing feelings, but he was giving you he wasn't putting no cut on. If you came to his platform on some old goofy shit, he just was gonna give you the business. That's how he was.
All that nigga was doing was telling bitches that they was doing stupid shit.
Of course.
And that's, everybody know that's the main problem in the world today. You can't tell a bitch nothing.
They think it all. Nothing. And the crazy thing about it, I got on to him late. I found out about him the day before he passed.
Yeah, see, I've been
like the next day he gone. I'm like, what the man?
That's how you know a lot of people
no attention like that.
That's how you know a lot of people didn't fuck with him like that for real, because the bitch is always complaining about all the shit this nigga said to them. But like I said in my blog, show me 5 clips of 5 women that called this man and they was making 6 figures. They was fully stable, secure, they family, right, own their own house, own luxury car. So they could give a fuck if they got a 6-figure nigga or not. They just got a regular basic nigga or whatever the fuck their expectation is. all them women get on there and have the expectation of a motherfucker that's a rich motherfucker. You want a rich motherfucker, but you stay in the projects and your baby daddy's knock on the door every other day, and you got another nigga that come over and fuck, and then plus you fucked his cuz. Like, come on. You can't get no 6-figure nigga and you that type of bitch. Let's just be honest. And he telling you like, ain't no rich nigga gonna fuck with no bitch like you. He just telling you that and motherfucker get mad.
He gave it to you. Man, look, that's one of those old school niggas that he ain't bite his tongue. Oh, James Brown type nigga. Man, it is what it is.
Tongue when you talking to women, man.
You know what I mean? But you know, the older cats is a little more stiff when it comes down to women.
I ain't gonna say that because Kevin Samuels is a little bit different. But he is the same because at the same time, you had this thick ass bitch in your crib. So apparently, you already said you like paid escorts. So that bitch you was paying for some pussy. He the same as any other old nigga. You was paying for some pussy. But I'm saying he still, them wasn't his girls. He just using them for sexual.
Yeah, for sure.
But he telling us what it takes to go out there and get a successful man. A real life man, the man that every woman wants.
But your average old school can't think like that though. See what I'm saying?
I can't say that. I see a lot of old school niggas with a lot of broke young bitches cheating.
Well, you right. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this. You see that, right? You see the percentage on that is big, but I'm saying for the old school niggas that's already polished on his shit. If he got a car, crib, trade, or career, whatever kind of motion he got going on, and he living by himself, 9 times out of 10, he just trick off. He don't want to be married.
No, they a lot of times old tricks already got a wife and shit like that at the crib. But you know, they 60, 70, they not doing all the nasty shit they used to do no more.
No.
You gotta go out here and fuck with a young bitch and you got to pay that broad.
Right.
That's just how that shit gonna go if you ain't that player type of nigga. If you ain't a Bishop Don Magic Wand old school player type of nigga, you gonna be out here paying.
Oh yeah.
As an old nigga. So
I mean, you gotta think about it. This a different generation. Like, okay, like back then it was a little, you had some girls that was with it, but at the same time they weren't straightforward with it like how they is now. Like now they like, hey, you got some money, if not, bye. That's how these young females is now. Yeah, that's how they coming.
Yeah, prostitution.
Ain't no. It's hard for these. It's hard. I be saying it all the time. It's hard for these.
It's prostitution.
Right. They can't really find no female like they really could lock in like that because all of the young females, they on this hustle. They on their hustle, bro. Even though they doing it the wrong way, but that's how they thinking. They utilizing this shit a different way.
I don't think that's them on their hustle. If you giving up custody of your kids so you can travel the goddamn world and suck a dick, that is not hustling.
No, I'm saying because you got some women that have a mutual agreement with their significant other and they be on OnlyFans.
That's different.
That's what I mean.
You, but the nigga that fuck with you on OnlyFans, that's different.
But I'm saying,
I know bitches doing OnlyFans too. I know a lot of bitches doing OnlyFans right now. They look like they doing their thing when you see them on these platforms they promoting on. But trust me, bro, I know some of these they ain't got nowhere to stay.
See,
they got a suitcase for the stripper club.
Now, if they got all these OnlyFans clothes and don't have nowhere to stay, then they trying to follow all these celebrity bad bitches that's making millions. Like they already got a following. A bitch ain't got no following like that. They probably done tighten up on Instagram now. At first, Instagram was down there like Pornhub with seeing videos and nigga. Okay, on Facebook, I do more networking as far as with promoting and everything that. But as soon as you go on IG, man, you got a girl hot right on in your inbox. I got videos 2 for $25. Man, I don't want no motherfucking.
It's a real story, cuz.
Like,
I seen a bitch booty hole jump $20.
Oh, shit. See what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
Yo.
They a lot of them was going out bad for even
4K zoom in on the booty hole, nigga.
Yeah, they definitely was going out bad.
Ups, nigga, for $20. Pussy has depreciated in the worst manner possible, bro.
Yeah. So
for any nigga that's out there paying for some pussy, that speak volumes for the type of nigga you is too, cause that shit Dollar Tree cheap out there now.
True.
Nigga. Dollar Tree cheap out there.
I know for a fact when the wave first started, like with females selling videos, man, there's no lie. I got a little partner that's been geeking so bad. I know for a fact he spent over $100 buying videos from random chicks, dog. And I cussed that nigga out like, nigga, man, you could have went and saw something on Pornhub or something else before you went and bought videos from them. That's when you know some niggas just lost in the sauce, man. You can get them a pig with a wig and they gonna move something.
Anybody but a dead body.
Yeah, man. Yeah, some niggas just be geeking like they don't got no discipline when they come down to seeing girls on Instagram selling videos or whatever the case may be, where they be promoting themselves. Niggas just be gone.
Gone. And it don't get up with a thirst trap. Nigga she gonna show you a picture of her pussy, and then when 1,000 niggas in the comments, she like, I don't know why niggas is bothering me, and what you mean?
Bro, this shit is crazy. Who would have knew social media would actually do a 360 like that?
And I can't even blame it on social media. I blame it on the female rappers that come out and they just rapping about.
No, what I'm saying is, at first, Tom and what's his name, Mark Rothenberg, they was letting these females turn up. They was doing their thing. Like, they wasn't going to Facebook jail or being reported.
Figure out how to stop that shit at first. You know what I'm saying? Like, Facebook is not a adult. Like, what I'm saying, like, it's not a adult. It's not Pornhub. It's not none of that shit. So at first, when they start doing it, you got to see how they start doing it. At first, bitches wasn't getting naked and shit. They, bra and panty suit on, just typical shit. They gonna let you get that off. And then bitches got to doing shit where now you ain't even got the bra on. You just hold your titties with your arm and shit.
Yeah.
Like, now you getting too comfortable, bitch. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Start using emojis while they doing their thing.
Yeah, you gonna put the motherfucking whatever Brussels sprout emoji between your butt cheeks and all kind of stupid ass shit. This be stupid shit, but
the crazy thing about it,
also be worried about having good relationships. I know.
And the crazy thing about it, like Kevin Samuel was saying, they'll wait later on in the game. Them same females that's dancing nude on the stories and shit, they turn around and start saying they want a man. Nigga, do you know how many niggas just watch you being naked for all the whole website know what your body look like?
But what about the ones that got a man that's doing that shit and they shit ain't right? Because I see that on social media all the time. Bitches, they got a nigga, they do the OnlyFans with they nigga, but they always talking about, hey, alone and how you doing all I feel like that if you got a nigga?
And if a woman try you like that and she ain't cutting the check, you the definition of a super sucker.
You say what now?
If your woman is getting the check from niggas by selling videos, OnlyFans, or whatever the case may be, and she ain't cutting a check with you, and you still in that relationship, you a sucker. You a big lollipop. Cause ain't no way. Everybody know what my wife body look like, and she getting paid, and I'm just sitting here with the cotton mouth while she go have a good time. Now, if you going out bad like that, then you just lame. Which we already know is niggas that you know go out bad like that.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, you know they afraid. I don't know what it be. I don't know what
here now. Like niggas accept it. You know, nowadays they don't get a bitch and oh, your ass ain't big enough. Go ahead and fly to Brazil. I'm gonna pay for the booty. And nigga, if you come to the table with no booty, you gonna leave with no booty.
Real talk.
You're not paying for no other parts. What is you talking about? I'm not doing that. Nigga, yeah, you come to the goddamn table with no titties, you leaving with no titties. Shit. I don't even want no dead up bitch like that. I want just a natural bit. Yeah. That type of shit. But yeah, like back to the Captain Samuel shit. Oh, I ain't gonna even say that because it be, you know, I don't know what happened to Payne, but he back here.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, like how you just gonna say like God just gonna give you this man just like that?
After you done suck 1,000 dicks.
Man, look here, bodies on bodies.
You always want to be a wife after they done suck 1,000 dicks.
I mean, okay. I understand, you know, back in your prime, no kids. You know what I mean? You dating. You know what I mean? I understand that, but once you get older and you don't got past up, because let's just be real, we got like 2 whole stages. We got a whole stage when we in our teens, and then we got a whole stage that probably lasts from our 20s all the way up to about 35 type shit before we realize, man, I'm tired of hitting everybody else old age. I want my own old age type shit.
I ain't gonna even say that is that late. I'm gonna say from teens to 30.
Okay,
from 30 right. But in the world, you trying to find that because you go outside, you don't see really women like that. You don't see nothing but bitches everywhere.
Yeah.
You don't see no women.
If you don't catch
everywhere.
If you don't tighten up,
shit, nigga. If you can sit down in the room and you and your niggas can all talk about the same bitches, don't be having no expectation of you need $1 million nigga. You need a nigga that work at the gas station that go pump the gas from the car. That's the type of nigga you need. Ain't no fucking nigga with no policy about themselves about to do that.
Yeah, if you don't tighten up by the 30s, and you try to go back out there in the streets and find something, man, ain't nothing outside but the savages.
I'm gonna put this shit in the air like this. If you got all these expectations of a man and he ain't never seen you bald headed because you got weave in, if he ain't never seen your scalp when you take that shit out, and he ain't seen your eyelids and shit, bitch, when you take the lashes and shit off, like the nails and all the fake shit off, the makeup, if he don't love you when you take all the Barbie doll fuck shit off, nigga don't love you for real. So bitch, when you nigga care about you for real, when you meet this nigga, when you take him home and ride his dick after you take him home from the club, bitch. Make sure you wake up with all the shit that you got in your tied to your scalp out. It's sitting on the table. You wake up, you looking like Fozzie Bear, and he gotta see if he accept this shit. If he don't really accept that shit, bitch, he don't love you for real.
Yeah.
Niggas just be wanting to fuck, and y'all mistake fucking for a nigga loving y'all. Y'all the dumbest motherfuckers in the world, bro.
Yeah.
And niggas just as dumb because they go choose that and expect Pocahontas out of a bitch that fucks your cousin. That ain't working.
No, it's not.
You can't praise a bitch that don't praise herself, bro.
You can't die.
13 other niggas to make your bitch smile, nigga. Chief of the streets, nigga.
What you could, what's called say? You can take Dashik out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of Dashik. For real.
You always come back with a bigger bag of weed from the same weed man than you, bitch. Chief of the streets.
Hey. So now they rekindled. The source rekindled when they gave Project Pat 2.5 mics, and a lot of youngsters, they wanted to know why. And I was explaining to them, like, during that era, your shit had to be right. You couldn't come with that nursery rhyming and all that. They were gonna do you dirty. One too many people from the South back then got 4 and 5 mics. It was a selected few. And I understand why Project Pat didn't meet the requirements, don't you, cuz?
Yeah, because they was going off lyricism, which they wrong for. If that's how they judged their magazine at the time, that's how they judged it. But let's just be honest. We talking about some motherfuckers that was giving Scarface 3.5 and mics and shit,
right?
Like that, shit that should have got 5 mics. Them niggas just was
right.
Lyricist racist. If you wasn't from New York, you wasn't getting no 4 or 5 mics. That's just how they was playing. So it had to be some type of politics in that shit for you to get them type of mics. You was either on an East Coast record label or you was a, you know what I'm saying? It was always ties to that shit.
It was Benzino and his boys.
Huh?
It was Benzino gang.
And you definitely had to pay him.
Yeah, it was Benzino gang. Cause I'm thinking like, okay, like far as I can remember when it comes to mics, the only probably a couple that did receive 5 mics was Outkast, and when the Face dropped the Fix, I think that got 5 mics.
Yeah,
but it wasn't many.
4.5. It got something like that because you know they give you 4 mics and a whole mic with the top missing. You right. You ain't got the 5 mics.
Yeah,
them niggas was like that.
Yeah, they never gave. Oh, they used to do Boosie wrong to 2 mics. You know what I mean?
All the people they did wrong, them niggas is top tier.
Yeah, now look at them now. Majority of these cats who they bashed back then, because you know the source will paragraph your ass in and go in on how you sound. Like they'll be like, you got nursery rhyme, you're a nursery rhymer, but your beats is good. But they gon' smush your face in the ground if your shit ain't up to par on their level. Like you said, they was biased.
They was about the lyrics. If you wasn't doing the lyrics, and let's just be honest, Project Platinum came out kicking a different style of rap.
Right.
Than about the lyrics.
No.
In the South, everybody understood exactly what the fuck they was talking about, and that shit was hard to them.
Mm-hmm.
That was lyrics to them.
For sure.
Just
they made music for their city.
Like Jay-Z, nigga, that you gotta be conscious of a nigga region, where a nigga from. Niggas don't rap like no nigga from New York outside of New York.
No, niggas make music.
New York niggas don't even rap like New York niggas no more. That's why Griselda at the top of the tree, because them niggas still keep it New York.
Sticking to the origins. They sticking to the origins, dog. That's why they gonna forever live on. And the other niggas that trying to sound like other cities, I don't even know what the hell to say. But like we were saying, niggas make music for the city they from. Just like when Future do music. A lot of people say Future do music for Atlanta. Texas do music for Texas. You know what I mean? Everybody do shit for the audience.
But that Future make, though, the whole world take that shit, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. But you know, majority of the people that won't give him his flowers, that's what they gonna say. They gonna be like, oh, it's the same, it's the same.
You got everybody saying that they don't like it. But then I listen to it, it's 4, 5 in the morning, I'm fat blunt rolled, I'm big headphones on, like this. I'm like, I had to hit the pause button. It wasn't even, I'm talking to myself basically like, niggas is tripping. What the fuck is niggas talking about? This shit ain't, this shit wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, majority of the people that say things like that, I put like that, I just think they be biased type people. You know what I mean? They got they picks and choose. If it don't sound like something they would listen to, they won't give it no A+ or nothing.
Future is no longer just a rap artist. That nigga's a pop
superstar. Super.
Like, he can do all of it. He can come back.
He's getting $1 million a show.
After he do some pop star shit, he can come back to and do some trap shit, and they eat it up just the same. Like, he's
the man getting the M a show, cause he just ain't no rapper getting $1 million a show besides Drizzy.
Yeah, Drizzy.
You know what I mean? Shit, NBA YoungBoy ain't even getting ain't getting no M a show, which he probably can, but
they getting a few hundred.
Yeah, they getting $500,000 type shit. Like
yeah. Drake come out and them niggas gonna get that type of money because they can fill the whole stadium.
Right, they can. Boy,
just
took the words out my mouth.
And 20 motherfucking thousand people come out.
You right. You said a mouthful. I was just gonna say that. I feel like
that's a difference. And I done went to about 4 or 5 Future concerts. I probably didn't see him more than I seen any other artist. And nigga, he sells shit out. He a real performer. Like, he don't just come out with a song. That nigga gonna go dress. He
gonna
float like a vampire. All kind of
he doing his shit.
Crazy shit.
That's the wizard.
Yeah, so
do his shit.
You gotta respect that shit.
Yeah, he gonna light it up for you. Hey, I guarantee you.
All that shit. He got them steppers on the side that's gonna step.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Don't never think he done went too commercial for you to get stepped on, because you gonna get stepped on.
Man, and how about old Crip Mac getting booted off No Jumper, man? How he just decreased his bag fast.
We just gonna throw that out there, man. At first, I just looked at him like a character, but now you starting to do a whole bunch of bitch ass nigga shit. And you using the big ass platforms to try to, you know what I'm saying, to do the grimy, like the bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And at some point, it was already gonna happen that you was gonna get booted off. Once T-Rail came on the show, it was
solidified
on it. That shit had a timer on it.
Oh yeah.
You ain't about to keep doing this now. You ain't about to keep doing this now. You ain't about to keep doing this now. And that was the last straw. Nigga went over there and did the disrespectful shit. You know how that shit is. It might be a bunch of niggas in there, but let's just keep it real. Most of the niggas that's host for No Jumper belong to other gangs.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? They be having their homeboys in there behind the camera that's just in there chilling while they watching these niggas do what they do. So just imagine how niggas is feeling when niggas gotta watch that. See that. Mm-hmm. Then your homeboys probably like, nigga, shit, cuz, what you, nigga, you gotta say something, cuz.
Real talk.
And you already feel like you gotta say something too.
You know you gotta say something if you on a social platform and everybody else outside. And the crazy thing about it, I paid attention to ODM Slam video when, you know, he was saying like, he was like, okay, everybody know they are enemies at the same time. But nigga, he saw the bigger picture like every other grown man does, like, cause he be tripping, but that wasn't the goal to go on there and just go in on niggas like that, because it's money involved. And at the same time, the enemy's even watching the shit, so he's getting paid. You know, Nick, you see what I'm saying? It's about respect. Like, everybody know this nigga mental health, but nigga, you ain't gonna keep getting away saying that shit and just think because you a little off or something, ain't nobody gonna get on your ass. That shit ain't gonna work like that. For real. Like, at some point it gotta be some respect. Especially if this shit feed your family.
That nigga know that's why he kind of got in the light, being disrespectful and stupid. Now, the same disrespect, the same stupidity, he getting charged to the game for it. You just got booted off one of the biggest platforms on YouTube. Nigga, you just had to tussle with your manager because he tried to screw you out of 10K, tried to give a nigga 500. 500 out of 10,000. That's how dumb these niggas think cuz is. So you smart enough to be disrespectful to your enemy, but you dumb when it come to your money though.
Yeah.
You got this shit backwards, you big Igor looking ass nigga. You know how to do that. Nigga ain't even got no goddamn bed in his apartment. There's TV on the floor. Nigga probably ain't got no food in the refrigerator, but you walking around giving away your last to people outside. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But nigga, you need that shit just as much as the people. You need to take the motherfucking pizzas home, nigga.
Real talk.
You're starving and you laying on hardwood classic for floor.
Hey man, buddy down bad.
Man, down bad as fuck. He probably ain't even got no, and you know how Cali prices is. That nigga probably got a one bedroom for about $3,000.
Real
and
talk.
you doing $10,000 over here, 10,000 over here, probably 15 over there, 20 over there, and these niggas like, well, shit, they only gave us 1,000, so we gotta split it. And you like, okay, cuz, you big stupid ass nigga.
His own family tearing them pockets up.
His own section tearing his pockets up. Nigga, them niggas in this section think that nigga's a goofball.
And he is.
Cause soon as the nigga he went from going through all that shit, DP shit, ODM Slim come on, I'm gonna be your manager. He just was finessing you too. Now the nigga basically trying to turn into a blogger by talking about you all the motherfucking time. These niggas is hanging on your jersey.
They riding their wave, Jack.
Nigga.
And Doug, stupid ass. 42, man. What the hell wrong with you, man? You could have went and laid down and did them 6 months. Who the hell you think you? You think because you signed a goddamn little baby, you bigger than
I got one question for you, cuz. Do you think he forgot that he had to go?
Oh no, not no federal. I ain't never been on federal paper. I know if the state pressure, I know federal is pressure. You knew. Your mama them knew. Everybody, you trust me that them subpoenas done came in the mail. Everybody, wherever your mailing address at, you know what the move is. Them folks remind you, just like they send credit cards and shit to your mailbox, nigga, they send them subpoenas and all that too. And they make phone calls. Come on, man.
Damn, man, I that's the whole shit is tricky, like.
And you had a leg monitor on.
Cause I don't just want to say, cuz Rand, if you got a leg monitor on, they basically know, and they basically said like how he got caught was a jet was leaving, and it didn't have, you know how you got to register everybody that's gonna be on that jet. It didn't have a flight number and all that shit on it and all that shit. So they like, what is this? And they was like, basically when the feds see shit like that, from the airport, they gonna go rush the plane because they want to know. Like nigga might be smuggling immigrants,
right?
moving
For
drugs.
sure.
So they
They
gonna
own
see.
it.
And when they did that, 4-2 Doug was on the jet. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at the same time, niggas
But
know
they
when
knew
they
he
gotta
was
go.
on that motherfucker too, though. He got
Yeah.
the monitor on.
Yeah, ain't no
I
doubt
don't
about
think
it.
he was running if he had to let, because you gonna clip that if you like
But
fucking
see,
running.
at the same time, the stipulations on federal parole might be different because if you cut that lead monitor though, they fuck around and revoke all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
You already facing the escape
So
charge.
so now, shit. Allegedly, from what I'm hearing, they trying to drag him. They trying to make him do more than 6 months.
Because of the escape shit.
And they got the right to do it. They can do it. You federal property.
That's why I don't feel like this is why that shit don't make sense to me. You got an ankle monitor on. Nigga, you clearly ain't running if you got one of them on. They know. Nigga, every time you go to the bathroom, they know.
For sure.
I don't give a fuck what you doing. You got the leg. I don't give a fuck where you flying. They know.
But at the same time,
out of nowhere, cuz. Oh, nigga, you was supposed to turn yourself in. What if he wasn't supposed to turn himself in yet, and he didn't forget his date wasn't there yet, or whatever? He got a high price lawyer. His lawyer gonna tap me, and nigga, we got court tomorrow.
He gotta get approval and everything before he get on the plane. He just can't hop on that plane like that.
What if this is something else, bro?
True.
What if this is something else?
It could be. It could be allegedly.
You gotta look at it for what it is, cuz you got a plane leaving. They're knocking on the plane. All this shit, cuz ain't hiding. How you running from the feds, but you on Instagram Live? Tekashi, I'll pull up Miami fight. You ain't on the run when you doing shit like that. Not from the feds. Nigga, you on the run from the feds. You better throw every motherfucking electronic.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna put it like this. I ain't finna say. I'm not gonna say like he. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say he know, but he booked. You know what I mean? Because you gotta think about it. Young nigga with that much paper, all this jewelry, cars, and clothes. He drinking lean. He doing what he want to. Like he living a lavish life, and he a youngster. The average youngster don't really care.
You feeding a lot of niggas.
Yeah.
Under a policy CEO who walking around with one of the biggest CEOs in rap, which is Hov, and got it. I'm pretty sure
Lil Baby
even approved of that shit. So nigga, they'd been like, man, go on, knock that. That's 6 months, bro.
Look,
I feel like it's something else, cuz.
When it come down to it, cuz we done seen this shit happen with broke niggas and all. Niggas talk that shit, but when it's time to lay down, them niggas don't be with that. Hell no, they don't be trying to go back in that motherfucker. They be crying the river.
6 months though.
I know it, but like we know, we done seen niggas cry about 6 months in the county.
Straight.
We done seen niggas do that. Niggas come back through the door and start crying like, man, I can't do this shit no more. What you mean?
I just feel like it's something else because.
But we gonna see how the cards fall.
Unless do we know when they called him? Did he still have that monitor on?
That's where we won't know
That's
until
the story. If he still got the monitor on, I don't look at it like he was running.
We gonna
monitor ain't on, then we got a whole nother different video to do because there's some shit gonna happen about that. If that monitor wasn't on that ankle, it's gonna be some issues. You ain't bringing yourself. You had to turn in dates. You didn't turn in, and your ankle monitor gone. It's gonna be some issues. But if that ankle monitor on there, the type of lawyers them niggas got, he can Harlem shake a lot of that shit off.
Well, you already know once he go to court or whatever, it's gonna go crazy. Well, it's gonna go viral. You know what I mean? As far as
And
so, he one of the hottest young niggas in the game.
It's not Bond and all that.
Yeah, he one of the hottest nigga with a boss man like the Baby and Gotti.
The Baby and Gotti. And then you might not get no access to be around them all the time, but if you keep doing your thing, at some point you gonna be in the same room exchanging words with Hov.
Yeah, for sure. If you move correct,
it's undeniable.
Yeah. If you move correct and don't trick yourself off the street doing some dumb shit, yeah, you can see him.
That's why I feel like it's something else, because he around too much of a policy. The most reckless nigga in their camp is fucking black youngster, cuz. The rest of them niggas kind of moving accordingly because they see like Gotti leading by example, because Hov leading by example. So that shit's spilling off on this camp. So I don't just purposely feel like 4-2 Dugg been in this situation with him and Lil Baby for a few years now. We ain't been hearing him about doing a whole bunch of reckless ass dumb shit. He too busy getting some money.
True, but that's we only see what we see on camera. We don't know what's going on.
Right.
On when they in the street. See what I'm saying?
That's why we gotta find out.
Yeah.
We had that ankle monitor on. So we didn't know what it's looking like if that ankle monitor wasn't on. If that ankle monitor was on, I don't feel like the rain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like, because I don't know, but I don't know how you could forget about a turn-in date for federal shit neither. So it's just, I'm kind of fucked up just all the way and go about that whole situation. So I can't be super judgmental about the situation, and I really don't know some things that I need to know about the shit.
Well, shit, this is all we got to give y'all on this episode. It's time for that Coaches for the Street. And me and my nigga Mafia. Stay tuned to the channel. Drop a comment, subscribe, smash that like button. Y'all know the shit, man.
You already know, man. It's time for that Coach for the Streets hosted by Mafia Paint. And happy Nina Day to all the Rosses, man. You know how this is going, man.
Yeah.
And we gonna catch y'all.